Welcome to the Bay Collage Club in Herne Bay, Kent. I'm Alison Drewett, collage artist and founder of the Bay Collage Club. This week our collage prompt is elephants. To take part, you'll need a sharp pair of scissors, some PVA and a brush, or a glue stick. You'll also need a piece of card or a board and a selection of painted papers. Here are just a few suggestions to spark your creativity, from whimsical tales and royal representations to powerful symbols of individuality. These images celebrate the diverse and enchanting qualities of elephants. Let their stories inspire your own unique creations. To begin my collage this week, I'm starting with the background. I've selected a nice painterly piece of blue and I'm going to give it an orange border. I've chosen a piece of cream painted paper for my elephant that is much less textured than the background. This will allow it to stand out in contrast to the texture of the blue. Once I have the elephant's features in place and I'm happy with the overall shape, I incorporate some Indian text that I printed from an image I found online onto a piece of paper via my inkjet printer. I use the texture of the text alongside some small shapes from the painted papers to adorn the elephant with drapes and body art. I incorporate some contrasting brighter reds to add some toenails to my elephant. Also adding some decoration to the drape and the elephant's ear. Using the same red painted paper, I create some basic lotus flower shapes. Using the blue-grey painted paper, I start to cut some palm leaves and other leaf shapes. I use these decorative shapes along with offcuts from other shapes I've cut and begin to build up a background. You'll see I'm experimenting with tearing the papers here as well as using the scissors. I find odd numbers work more aesthetically than even numbers, so you'll notice I'm using 3 pieces of each colour. I'm not necessarily grouping them together, I'm placing them on the page but limiting myself to these odd numbers. I'm happy with the placement of my elephant within the composition, so it's time to stick him down. I'm using the same orange as the border to tear some smaller shapes to create a bit of shadow and a bit of free dimension to my elephant. I like the idea of using the negatives left from cutting shapes, but in this case I couldn't quite get it to work, so I've copied the idea to create my own pattern for the border. In adding these border elements, I decided this looked quite like a piece of textile on a rug, so I've not gone all the way around, I've just top and tailed my piece. I'm pretty happy with the colours in my composition, so I'm not adding any additional colours or textures at this stage. I'm using offcuts and smaller shapes of the colours already used to add to my background. I used some thin strips of grey painted paper to run along the left and the right hand sides, just to close up the shape and create a frame for my collage. Taking a step back, it seems apparent to me that there's not enough balance of the lighter cream colour of the elephant, so I'm just adding a few more bits of detail just to get that colour balance. Thank you so much for watching this week's collage prompt, Elephants. If you're having a go at home, then please make sure you email your finished collage to us. We'd love to see your interpretation of this week's prompt. Our email is info@thebaycollageclub.co.uk. And if you do fancy joining us in person, then please check out the club's website for availability. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for regular collage demonstrations and prompts.